Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making some mead. What is mead? It's like an very old alcoholic beverage way back like over 100 years ago. It's basically just made out of honey, yeast, and water. Very simple recipe. I'm going to be creating this myself. It's going to be the first time. I don't think it's going to be any harder than it seems. I don't think it should anyways. It's more like just getting the right honey and having the right amount of patience. Today I have here with me, it's clover blossom honey. This is actually really expensive. I got these for like 16 bucks per pound. So I got 3 of these. So you definitely do need 3 pounds of honey when creating 1 gallon. And I do have some yeast here, which is Lalvin D47. This is perfect for making mead. Okay, mead is kind of like very similar to wine. The ABV scale can be around like 7 to 14%, so we're practically making wine, but more carbonated version, and probably tastes a lot more better than wine. Really easy to make mead. Just make sure that you sanitize all your equipment properly, okay? Because if you don't, it's gonna come out really vinegary, and when it does, that means it's infected. All right, so that's just a huge batch that's just gonna be thrown out, and it's gonna be a waste of money. So here we go, we're gonna get down to this. I'm pretty excited to do this. So I got my 3 pounds of honey, I got my yeast, and I got my water. All right, I just need to sanitize my equipment, so let's get down to that. Okay, I'm gonna start off by sanitizing everything with Star San. Don't need much in here. Rubber stopper, air stopper, funnel, and the gallon jug. Wine stealer. Also the hydrometer reading. Okay, that's all I need to sanitize. That's all I basically need to create this mead. Pretty straightforward. So now let's get down to steeping the orange peels and the green tea. Cutting board, knife, orange. Now I just want the peel. That's all I want. Definitely gonna eat this orange though. Oil. There we go. Now we got 2 orange peels here, and I'm gonna be steeping this with the green tea. Okay, we're good. Now I'm gonna be putting in the green tea. Now what I want to do is get this to a boil, and once it gets to a boil, just turn it off and just let it steep. That's it. Alright, so that's the boiling point right there, so that's good enough. I'm just gonna turn it off. Alright, so I'm gonna let it steep there for roughly about 20 minutes. Let it cool down too, and then we're gonna be incorporating this juice and this flavor into our mead. But it has to be cool to a temperature of, I would say, about 20 Celsius. So I can always dump water in there to just make it a lot more cooler. So that's it for now. Just leave that to the side. All right, now since I got my equipment sanitized, I'm gonna be pouring in the water into this 1 gallon jug. All right, use a funnel to make things easier. All right, that's 2 liters. So I'm gonna stop at 3 liters, and I'm gonna pour the honey in. Okay, this, I should have put it in hot water first, so the honey has more of easy, loosey, kind of gooey flow once it's going into this jug. It'll be easier to get out of this jar. I'm gonna skip that phase, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour it in there, and then later I'm just gonna mix it with water. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is gonna pour out the rest of these 2, and then give you guys more of a close-up of how it looks. It looks beautiful when pouring down, to be honest. Yeah, if I were to warm it up, it would be a lot more smoother, but it's all good. I have patience. I wonder how this honey tastes like. Whoa! Alright, so I'm gonna get this all in. That is really good. See that? Get all the honey out from the sides. So far so good. Alright, this should be a perfect amount of water in here with the honey. So now I can pour in the steep flavored orange peel, and green tea matcha, okay? But first, I gotta make sure the tea is settled. Perfect temperature, I would say around 20 is perfect, because this yeast that I'm about to use ranges from 15 to 20 Celsius. What I gotta do is activate this yeast by throwing it in water. I don't necessarily need to use the whole pack. I think half enough is good enough, all right? The whole thing should equivalent to like 5 gallons. This is only a gallon only, so, and I'm gonna activate it with some warm water, okay? Some room temperature water, okay? That's just perfect. Okay, the bottled water should be fine. I'm gonna be using the bottled water instead. It's at room temp anyways. So this is gonna wake up the yeast, all right? So that's what you wanna do instead of pouring it directly in. So that should be okay. I'll just leave that to the side for now. I poured everything that was into the pot into this cup, so it's more easier to pour it into here. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna check the temperature on this right now. It's sitting about 25 Celsius, so that's perfect. I'm just gonna pour that all in there. That definitely should be a good enough headroom. And now what I wanna do is I'm gonna close this, I'm gonna shake it up, and I'm gonna get a hydrometer read. Let's go. Look at all that honey at the bottom. That's gonna be quite the work. All right, it's almost mixed. Oh my God, I've been doing it for too long already. Okay, let's do the read now. So, here we go. All right, now let's check the gravity. Okay, right here, 1119. We're looking at about 1119 right there. So we're gonna jot that down. And then now I'm gonna be pouring in the yeast and then shaking it up one more time and then putting the airlock. And that's it. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna throw the yeast in and just store it in a cool place, and that's it. Let some air in. A little bit more. All right, there you go. Okay, there you go. That's it. That is the mead, and all I gotta do is just store it. I'm gonna try to get it to 20 Celsius. 20 Celsius should be perfect in my closet. All right, I tested it with water already. It sits about 20, especially with the weather we have now. So let's store this. All right guys, that is it. That is the mead. That's how you make it. You don't have to do the orange peel and green tea. I just wanted to incorporate something a little more different when it comes to creating mead. Like I said, this is my first time, so why not try it different to begin with, right? So it's just honey, yeast, and water. That's all you need, and it's very simplistic. The only thing that you really need is the equipment and to sanitize all the equipment properly, and that's it. So like I said, I'm just gonna store this in a dark place. It's gonna be in my closet. It's gonna be sitting there for 2 to 3 weeks. I might extend it to 4. So cheers to the effort of creating this. Like I said, it wasn't hard. I got myself here some Millennium Buzz. This is hemp beer. All right, I had these before. They're not bad. See how this turns out in like 2 to 3 weeks. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh. Shout out to Nope Nada. It's such a coincidence how I was watching their brew video while I was brewing the mead. So either way, 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4. Let's go. Whoa. Alright guys, this is the mead that's been fermenting for 3 weeks and 2 days. A little extensive, but has a nice opaque color towards it and some sediment at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is going to start racking this and try to make it more clear. It should be pretty much done right now, but I'm going to check the final gravity and to see what state it's in right now. And then give it a smell too, see how it smells. Hopefully I didn't ruin this batch. It's the first time doing it, so hopefully I didn't screw up. Alright, so here we go. It's going to be a smell test right here. Hopefully it turned out good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it smells pretty good. Yeah, it smells really good. Okay, I wonder how it tastes like. That's my question. All right, so what I'm gonna do is get the final gravity here. I would rather use a turkey baster than this, truthfully. So it was sitting about 1119, now sitting about 1082, so 1.082. All right, I should be checking this every week to see if fermentation is done. This is the first time checking it, so I would consider this the final gravity right now, but I can always leave this here and check it next week to see if fermentation is done. But first, I want to try this and see how it tastes like. All right, cheers. Oh, whoa, that's really sweet. Holy crap. That is really, really sweet. Maybe it's not done fermentation. It's really sweet, but it's good. Yeah, definitely excellent. Excellent quality. Oh boy. That's something I never tasted before. I've drank mead before, but they were more carbonated. And they were sitting about like 7%, but they were stored in cans. Who knows how long it's been in there at the stores, but they were actually pretty good. But this is like really high grade. Whew. So what I'm gonna do, regardless of what the situation right now, even though it didn't reach what I expected, like 1003 or something a lot more less, I'm just gonna rack it at 1082 and try to get more of the clearer kind of look instead of the opaque look, like this. All right, and remove most of the sediment. All right, so that's what I'm gonna start off with. All right, so here we go. I got my other carboy right here. So I'm just gonna lose about that much. That's how much I'm gonna lose, because I don't want to collect that part there. And it's way too much headspace. Way too much. All right, so I'm gonna stop it at here. Just seal it. And we're just gonna leave it for like a day until I get something to fill this up. I don't want to replace it with honey and water. I'm gonna try to get something to put in here to float up most of the liquid. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful color. A nice peachy, opaque color. A little slightly hazy, but most of the sediment's gone. But we're just gonna have to rack it maybe 1 or 2 times to get rid of most of the sediment to clear it. First of all, too much headspace, way too much headspace, and that's not good. You don't want that much oxygen in there because it might just dilute, you know, the product. What I'm gonna do is just order some glass marbles on Amazon. I'm gonna sanitize it. I'm gonna dump it in there so it can lift up the liquid to this peak, and I'm gonna leave it for 1 more week. All right, to see if fermentation is done, and then we're gonna check the gravity once again. All right, if it's still sitting at 1082, not a big deal. It's still above 5%, so it's the first time doing something like this, and I'm happy that it's still somewhat a success. Right, I was hoping to aim about 7 to 14%, but like I said, we're gonna wait 1 more week and we're gonna check the gravity. All right, so at least it didn't go spoiled or had infections. So yeah, I did everything accordingly. So first time, man. So the second time, I'm actually gonna plan to age it instead. I'm gonna put it in a bottle with a cork and age it for like 365 days. This, after a week, I'm just gonna bottle it and drink it. That's all I'm gonna do, right? And once you bottle it, it's not gonna age at all. So if you want to age meat, you gotta put it in a bottle with cork. So leave it to the side for now. All right, that's it. Boom. So I'm still gonna try to fill these marbles in, you know, close a little bit of airspace, at least, since I did buy them. They were way too small, actually. I thought they were gonna be bigger. They're bigger, they're better. So let's go. All right, so either way, not much of a difference. It didn't go up by much, just a few centimeters. Bought the wrong marbles. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna leave it for like a couple more days, and that's it. guys, that is it, the final product right here. I know it's still fermenting, and I actually wanted to put some potassium sorbate in there to actually freeze the yeast from producing more alcohol, but the process is very, very slow, and I kind of ran out of patience, truthfully. So right here we got mead at 5.8%. It's very sweet when I tried it from the jug, and this has been sitting in the fridge for about 6 days. Very nice color, very transparent, and this is what I was aiming for. Even though I only racked it twice and there's a lot of sediment at the bottom, it still looks beautiful. Alright, so let's give it a shot. Whew, can't wait. Seriously can't wait. Alright, let's pop it. Other way, other way. Oh yeah, I did degas it as well too, kind of aggressively. I did remove a lot of carbonation, so it's not really carbonated at all. Man, that's just like wine. Damn, look at that. I shouldn't have splashed it like that, first of all. Oh man. Smells like honey alcohol. Surely it's a different smell. It smells really good. With the orange peel, you don't smell too much orange peel because the honey kind of overpowers it. The green tea, kind of flat, but nice sweet smell. See how it tastes like. Whoa. Ooh. First of all, very, very, very sweet. Okay, if you like your mead sweet, then I guess you'll just cut it at this point. Very sweet, but really high quality. Like, this is high grade stuff. Like, I've tried mead before. They're in cans, but they're at the LCBO. Who knows how long the can's been sitting there, but they were carbonated, but they were still good. Right, but this, it saturates the tongue a little bit with too much sweetness, but at the same time it has that consistency of wine, right? But it's not dry, but definitely goes down really smooth. It's like drinking candy in a way, but with alcohol, because you get that little hints of alcohol as well too. But like I said, the honey is kind of overpowering the alcohol, but you get little hints of it. So this is more like a sweet mead, right? Really sweet. It kind of goes down like water, if I'm explaining this right. Definitely this is something good to enjoy if you're just sitting down, chilling with a couple friends. This is something you would drink, not like repetitively, but like a nice glass. And to me, I can only drink like a glass of this because I don't really like too much sweet stuff, but this is actually pretty good. Very, very nice, peachy, kind of like light golden color. Transparent, but now it's opaque based on the sediment that was at the bottom of the can. Now it's all in the mixture. Good quality, grade mead, but it's just too sweet for me. I would prefer it to be a little bit more dry, but next time I'll do better. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching the whole video, or if some didn't watch it, it's all good. Cheers to you guys. Thank you guys very much. And I'm just gonna down this one. Whew. I don't even want to chug this thing too, eh? I just want to take sips of it, but cheers. Ooh. Ooh. That's good. It's good, but it's too sweet. Ooh. Ooh. Too sweet for my nature. But if anybody's really into like sweet drinks, definitely this is something they're gonna definitely enjoy. So I'm out of here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and click the bell notifications button for me, okay? So you know when I upload. Peace out, much love.